Yeah, I think we need to service the car now. Yeah, this is much better. So much room for activity. As you saw earlier, it's past due for service by nearly a month. We definitely need to look into that. Now, mind you, it's just a minor service. So basically all what we need to do is just change, clink, change the oil, change the filter, and we're good to go. The car has actually been my daily until my license got suspended, so I can't drive it to the mechanic. So the only way I can do the service is doing the service here. That's it. 2 things you need to know: oil dipstick, oil, fuel, filter, right over there. So these are the things that we need to basically check. The dipstick, just to check the level of the fuel, the oil. So when we change and blah, 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 we just need to make sure that it's full. And we definitely need to change the oil filter. I got those. So this is the part number that you would need for this one. This is, by the way, 2012 Mercedes C200. So it's turbo. It's not the AMG, sadly. It's going to become an AMG when it's grow up. So this is the part number, this is the oil filter, and this is what I decided to go with. I didn't go cheap. I got the most expensive one that I can find. And it's a 7 meter. Yep, 7 meter. And guess what? It comes with a funnel. So that's a bonus. Yep. So, first order of business, we needed to jack up the car, and in this case we got these, and don't worry about how it's just sitting all the way there. The wheel is wide enough, so trust me, it's not gonna happen in there, no problem. I needed some space in order for me to crawl under to be able to remove the oil pan plug to get the oil out. That way I can change it, because there's a plastic shield I'll show you in a bit that covers basically the whole engine from under. So you just need to remove that plastic piece first in order to access the oil pan, get the oil out, and the normal shebang. After all that is done, then you can go to the cluster and reset the service. That's it, pretty much. And here we are. So see, this is the plastic piece that we need to remove. You've got some screws, you just unscrew them, and that gives you access to the whole area. Then you should be able to access the oil pan. Now, I've never done it before. It could be just only one piece of plastic or 2 pieces of plastic. I honestly don't know. But I'm gonna start by removing this piece first and see how far we'll go with this one. If this is all what we need to remove, then we're good to go. If not, probably this one as well, although I'm doubtful. The engine sits somewhere here, so most likely it's going to be only this one. We've got a few screws to unbolt. Sweet. Looking at the car from under. Nice. Everything is in good nick. See? Ball joints, rack and pinion, everything. And even this side, whilst it's a bit dark, but you can clearly see it's actually pretty good nick. Alright. Let's remove those and see what we're dealing with. Sweet. Ouch, man. One day, this one will be on the road. But today, this is the one that we're working on. Okay, quick update. We'll remove these 8mm screws, 6 in total, to remove the first shield. And that gave us access to the rack and pinion, which means this is the part that we need to remove. And you see, if I'm gonna look down, yep, that's the oil pan right there. It should be also easy, a couple screws here and there, and all the way at the bottom, couple screws as well, and we'll be able to remove this plastic shield. All right, let's just get this one out, then remove this one, and we'll have access to the whole shebang. 6 screws later, the other plastic piece is out, and we have access to the oil pan. Let me show you. So, this is the rack and pinion. This is the oil sump, and there it is. This is the culprit. I think it's a 13, yeah, size 13, and you'll be able to get it out. So this is what we need to loosen up in order for the all oiled to get out. Once we do that, then we'll be able to change it. Makes sense, huh? Okay, now, this is the first step. Now, before we open this one, what we need to do is something else on the engine. I need to remove the engine cover. Well, it's just the beauty cover on top. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Since we've already got the car up. This one. We need to remove this one in order to be able to access to the gunk over here. So let's start by removing this. It's clean. Let me just get a light in here. There you go. Much better. So this is, yeah, not bad. Full access to the engine. Sweet. Okay, let's just leave this one to the side and see how we're gonna pry this one. It should be fairly easy. But before I do that, actually, there you go. It works. Mind you, I've never done it before. There you go. See, this is what they call the beauty cover, and now you have full access to the actual engine with the injectors and pretty much the whole shebang. Why we're doing this? To make it easier for us to access the oil filter and all. Now, since I've already got this one out, might as well just put the lid so that at least no dust. Now, I'm gonna leave it open deliberately so that it makes it easier for the oil to get out. Next step, I'm gonna try and pry this one. I've checked it out. I think you need size 27. Yeah, Big Bertha. You need to get this one in order to loosen that up to get it out. Okay, so by the looks of it, it looks fairly easy. Loosen, get it out, replace it, and drain the oil. Basically, that's it. All right, cool. All right, I just want to show you something. So this is the oil dipstick. I don't know if you can read it. Yeah, it says max. So over here, this is where it gets full. Okay, let's just put it inside, just so that you can see if it's full or not. I'm gonna use a rag, clean side at least, so that you can see and get it out. Yeah, number one is dirty. Number two, which is it's full. So, yuck. Yep. All right. So at least now we know. We checked it out. In terms of the oil filter, that's easy. Like I said, size 27, and that should give you access to it. And we should be able to get it out. Let's just use a rag. Just get it out because. Ew, 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 ew. Ugh. Ew. I made a poo-poo over there. I need to clean it. But yeah, that's it. And there should be like a seal over here, another seal over there, which already provided in the kit. Actually, let me show you. Let's just put this one here. Actually, no. Let's put it somewhere else. So there you go. This is the filter. Clean. And these are the O-rings or the seals that you would need for each side and all. So it's a comprehensive, complete kit. All right. Hey guys, we are under the beast, and I've got the oil pan thingy, and let's see if we can loosen this one up just a bit. All right, it's loose. Remember, it's gonna gush out, so be mindful with that. I don't know, can you see the oil? You should be able to see the oil shortly. Well, that's a long bolt. Well, get out. Ew, it is dark. But nice save. We managed to get it. Ew. Let's wait until it fully drains out, then I'll show you how the oil looks. But for now, let it drip out. Get it all out. Well, come on now. I need to drop my hand. Alright, whilst the oil drained out completely, this is it. So, it's like that, and you just yank the filter out of it. That's basically it. It's not a screw, it's not nothing. You just yank it out and it gets out. If you look closely, this is what we're talking about. So, this is the first seal, the bigger one. It sits here. Yep, this is the one that needs to be replaced. And if you look closely, there is another one over here and another one over here. So 1, 2, 3. And in size, you can't miss them. You can easily tell that this one over here is bigger than that one. All what you need to do is just either, if you have a pick, use the pick. If you don't, just use a pointy, flathead screw. Probably that would work just fine. Although I should have had a pick, but I don't have a pick, so there you go. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit finicky, but you just need to replace them. There you go. So this is the first one, it's out. Second one, it should be out as well. Now, since we're replacing him, I couldn't care less if I'm gonna rip him out, because I'm gonna replace them. So that's the beauty of it. Now, if we got the wrong part, this is where we get screwed up. But I've googled it, I've checked and multi-checked again, so hopefully all is good. And worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, well, my license is suspended all the way till 28 September. So it's not like I can drive the car. So there's that. There you go. And the last one, which will be here. And remember where you got him out, just so that you can put him back in the same place. There you go. That's it. Now, because we're going to use the new ones and put them back, make sure to lube them before you get them in. So let's just get them all out. There you go. If you can see, my gloves are already wet with oil, so I can use the same oil, so it's not going to be that big of a problem. There you go. That's what you lubed up now. And we just need to put it in the same place that we got it out from. So it's basically sitting here, and we just need to put it in place. Do not use a screwdriver when you put them back. Use your hand, and that's it, because you don't wanna ruin them. If you did, you'll end up with oil leak from the filter, and that's a bad thing to happen. The bigger one, then the smaller one. Make sense? So you just put this and fish it all the way in. Bam, it sits perfectly. And the last one, again, with my fingers, it's oiled up and it's in place. Now, it's only a matter of getting the new one and putting it in. That's it. Ta-da! There you go. So now we've got a brand new oil filter sitting in place. And that's all what we needed to do. We need to put this one back and tighten it up. Don't tighten to a point where you can't even... Although, I'll tell you what, look. Clearly says 24 nanometer. So there you go, that's your torque spec. Just stick to that and you'll be good to go. Perfect! Now I think it's time to look into that oil. But in order for me to get the oil drain out, or the dirty oil, let's just say, I need to put the plug back in. So let's check on that. Alright guys, can you see? Yep, this is where we're gonna put the new oil in it. I keep saying fuel. So let's just now remove it. The new oil filter is on, and it's torque to spec and everything, so I don't need to worry about that part. At least the oil plug at the bottom also torque to spec and everything, so now it's only a matter of adding the new oil into the engine. Like I said, I went with this. Now I do believe the oil capacity for this one is 5.6 to almost 6 liter. This is 7 liter, and this is the funnel that comes with it. I don't think you can see properly. Let me just adjust the camera angle just a tad. Probably you can see slightly better. So yeah, this is it. We're going with the 5W40, which is best. Now you need the 40. Don't ask me what I'm doing, okay? So I just Googled it. So I honestly don't know why 40, why not 5, but based on the feedback and based on comments, 5W is for cars that technically done more than 100K, so it maintains the engine better. The 40, I guess it's the viscosity in it or something. I have no fucking clue. So let's just leave it as that. This is what they recommended. This is what I'm going with. And even I bought it from Super Cheap Auto. Well, actually not Super Cheap Auto, from Repco, and they recommended to go with this one. So it can't go wrong. If this is what they say, it can't go wrong. Now, you need to remove the seal out of it, get the whole thing, and voila, we just need to install the funnel onto it. The best part is the funnel is actually screws into it. Now, ain't that something? Can you see? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing, man? Look. You see how it's just screwed into it? It makes it easier for you to put the whole oil in it. Now ain't that something? Let's see if you can catch it. Alright, that way I don't need to spell anything. So I'm just gonna adjust the nozzle, and as I tilt, basically all what I need to do is make sure that I aim into the oopsie. There you go. Sweet. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but you got the gist. All right, folks. Done with the under. Properly sealed. All the plastic trims are back, and don't mind that oil spill. This is when we remove the filter. Remember the oil how it dripped? That's it. I'll clean it up once the car is out. But from the bottom, everything is done. From the top, filter is done, oil is done, everything is cool. In terms of the oil, I managed to fill it up until it says basically to the max. But keep in mind, the car is on basically ramps, so it's not straight, it's yay much. Hence the oil level is not 100% accurate. So it's safe though to get the car out. So move the car, get it out, level it up, then you can check the oil level again. Let's check. Now, this is the dirty oil that we managed to get out. It is dirty, it is dark, but there was zero metal shaping, which means the engine is healthy as healthy gets. That's a good sign. Again, this is the part for the oil filter, and this is what I got as oil. Sweet. Let's button it up, get it off the ramp, and level it up. Then at that point, we'll be able to reset the service, and I'll show you how you're gonna do that as well. Cool. All right. The car off the ramp, and I cleaned the oil thingy. Now it's just simply drying out. The oil that it has is enough for the car to run, so I don't have a problem with that. I haven't checked it again, but at least now the car is level. That's why you see the beauty cover is still on the ground. I closed the lid only temporarily, and what we need to do now is basically switch the car on, let it run for a few, just so that you can check if there is any oil leak from there, if there is anything that looks ominous or out of the order. From at the bottom, chances are you're not going to see any oil leak because of the covers that we have. But that being said, it'll be a nice time to have a look just to see is everything kosher. The reason why we're doing that is just simply so that we get the oil moving inside the engine, and that way it allows us to check the oil level properly. So if it needs top, we top it up. Now it's working, it's running, no drama. All what I need to do now is just shut it off and leave it off for a couple minutes or so. Then I can check the oil because it's going to be hot probably. Cool. All right, I just topped it up with oil. I just want to show you. So now it's full and everything is good. And once we start the car again, then we will make sure that everything is fine. See? Got the shiny part right at the max. X marks the spot. So we are good to go. What we need to do next now, since oil is done, we need to put the beauty cover, we need to put the oil cap back. Cool. To put it in, that's easy. This. And that's it for the oil cap. There you go. This. That's it. And we're good to go. We just need to get the sticker that comes with this one. See? See this? This is the sticker. We need to put the date, mileage, or kilometer, and the product used. You just write it down and stick it somewhere over there. Then we reset the cluster. All right, folks. Time to reset. Now, as you can see, I got the keys in my hand, and I make sure that the screen that is showing is the trip. Okay, so it shows how many kilometers and the overall. Okay, now to reset, it's a finicky process, so you just need to pay attention. Okay, because I tried it the first time, it didn't work, so now I think I got it sorted. First thing, get the key, put in the ignition, and put it on the first tick. That's it. Okay. Now over here on the screen, since you're servicing it yourself, it's going to keep popping up that service due, service this, service that. Here's what you need to do. Press and hold, all at the same time. So the call button and the OK button. You need to press the call button, press and hold. At almost the same time, you need to press the OK. Okay, until the screen over there change. Here goes nothing. So press and hold, The screen changed. Look, what do you see? Vehicle data, roll test, assist plus. So we need to go down with the arrows up and down to assist plus. You click OK. Service data, full service. We go full service. Scroll all day, configure full service. And we go with this one, because I do believe this is all grade by 5. This is the one that we put it there. All grade this, service carried out, yes or no. So we put yes, cannot be undone. Oh, I know. Confirm. Full service completed. Now we just simply go back, and this is our normal screen. So now we switch the car on. In theory, the screen should remain the same. No full service or reset service should pop up. And as you can see, I don't have any lights apart from the brake, the handbrake, and the lights basically. But you see, I've got no service due. And this is how you reset your service. Mind you, I had my door open, but I think you can try it with the door closed without any issue. It shouldn't be any problem. But I guess the main idea is the car needs to be not off the AC. It needs to be on ACC. That's it basically. Acceleration. I don't know what do you call it, but yeah, that's about it. Now the car is fully serviced and everything is fine. Ain't that something? All right, let's just get it out, give it a bit of a whirl, and put it back in the garage. If you like what you see, stick around for the next video. I think we're done with the Merc. We're gonna get back to our drama queen over there. Until I see you next time, okay? You take care. Yalla.